When is a Date Too Cheap? By www.cibernoviazgo.com. We wrote recently about dating on a budget. Having a good time on a date does not have to cost a lot of money. A cheap first date can be a successful first date. In fact, having a cup of coffee together in a quiet corner cafe can be a great way to get to know that new someone in your life without adding undue expectations and stress. And if, like most folks, you are living on a budget, dating on a budget needs to be part of the plan. But there comes a point at which frugality can kill a promising date. Basically, you still want your new friend to think that you want to have a good time, and not that saving money is first and foremost. So we ask, when is a date too cheap? When is a date too cheap? U.S. News talks about dating on a budget and where the line is between frugal and cheap. Saving money is a skill that you can apply in several areas of your life, but when it comes to dating and relationships, you could be sabotaging your date with your frugal ways. It's impressive that you can maintain a budget and find the best deals in the city at any given moment, but your date could be far from impressed when those habits make you look cheap on date night. Clearly, there's a fine line between being creatively frugal and just being cheap. Read the article for a few suggestions about when is a date too cheap. According to the writer, it is basically okay if you give some thought to the activity, restaurant, etc. involved before picking the cheapest option. When the date is not fun. Channel 23 in Bakersfield suggests 8 fun and cheap date ideas. How do these stand up to the test of when is a date too cheap? We all know that going out can be expensive, but it is possible to have a date on a budget. Whether you are meeting someone for the first time or looking for a new and different experience with an established partner, you are probably looking for an idea other than making dinner at home and watching Netflix. Get out of the house with these cheap date ideas that don't skimp on romance. The 8 suggestions are these: early movies, happy hour, Sunday museum and gallery visits, live music and readings at the coffee shop, amateur comedy night, seasonal outdoor events like apple picking, volunteer activities, anything with coupons. Early movies are cheap, but you don't get to talk to your new friend. Happy hour is better, providing that the noise level is not too high. Museum and gallery visits are great for having something interesting to talk about, providing that your new friend does not get bored. Live music and reading or amateur comedy night can be great, or a bust if the entertainment is way too amateur. Be careful of outdoor work-related activities and volunteering, as your new friend may think you are way too cheap and simply want a free day's work out of them. And anything with coupons has the same issues brought up by U.S. News. Make sure to pick something fun first of all, and then look for savings. For more insights and useful information about online dating, successful first dates, and relationships, visit www.cibernoviazgo.com.